Well met. Farewell.
No, that's not the end of the game. No, 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 no.
You see that too?
Papa? What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
The final fight with the Ultima still remains, and there's also before that there's gonna be 2 DLCs. One is a dungeon and another one is like a side area, I believe, with its own side quest too. So I'm not done yet.
Run like the wind.
At least today I plan to finish the side quests. Maybe start one of the DLCs, maybe the first one. I don't know.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
They never learn, man. They never learn.
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord.
He wanted
You
to speak to us.
arrived just as our escort.
His uncle came to this man for help.
Traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps?
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator.
Someone from the hideaway. or his uncle?
And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Oh, Quentin. I thought about another person. Quentin. Well, I don't even remember where he resides right now. You know what? Let's do that last hunt. Let's do the last hunt. Maybe I'm gonna be lucky and they're gonna give me that material that I need for the sword.
And how might I help the garrison today?
It should be straight up north from here, in a place called the Penitent's Gate.
And a hero he did rise. My Lord Marquis, forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. I am of the Undying,
Oh,
tasked by the Burning Quill with researching and documenting any peculiar phenomena in the region. You have perhaps seen the anomaly of the wave several leagues offshore? We have reason to believe it may be the result of forbidden magics. Yet every effort to prove so has ended in death or disappearance.
he's also part of the Undying.
I haven't seen any of those beastly blue eyes.
They're everywhere.
Do be careful.
I will.
There he is. There he is. A dragoon. Knight of the Splendid Heart.
You're the outlaw! The one who drove His Highness to madness! On your knees!
He thinks I'm at fault for Bahamut's madness? You're delusional, my friend.
He hasn't heard. And he doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Only your death will serve!
I needed that. That's better.
It's all your fault!
Almost got him.
Long live!
I guess someone lives under the rock. I guess. It's also been a while. He only gave us meteorite. Oh shit.
Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
What an underwhelming reward for that. Something in Lostwing. Hold on. Ah, we gotta find Quentin. I guess he's living somewhere outside of it. Yeah.
Quentin's gonna build us new Lostwing, and I'm gonna help.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years.
Exactly.
Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape. Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Maybe this also will be some kind of conclusion. Rosfield Manor.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more unto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance.
And he has stuffed curls in his...
But we cannot let that deter us. If we
in his
show
hole.
them the path,
I just
show
noticed.
them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, my quill. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
that it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall, and there is no better Crandall than you. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
The breath of darkness, heaven's cloud. Just the reduction of the cooldown. There's something at the Martyr's Rest. Also, Hawkcry's Cliff. There was a memorial to their father that we had to visit somewhere. Hero's Bluff.
Ready, go? Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To overcome Father's political enemies? Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. Perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
They're gonna keep the helm as a memento then. Clive's
He
room.
would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
Just for a moment he felt his father's presence, I guess.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Rusted battle ham. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clasper. Will remain with him until departing for Origin. Great. Great, 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 great. There's... Hold on, what is this? Another quest. Wait, you need this quest to unlock the Rising Tide DLC. That's great.
Has what Gav needs. Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest.
I think I saw it. Maybe I already done it, or it's still
near some
active.
guide hovel, not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
We have some clue now. Where to look for it. We're gonna ask around other traders though. In the market?
What are you after?
I'm after some potions.
Much obliged. Thanks very much.
Just 'cause the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Mothercrystals. How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows. If any are still out there, I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
I hope we're not gonna just kill a chocobo for one feather, though.
I've got greens of all shapes and sizes. Colours too. Mostly green though.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Oh, 1,000 Akashic jars.
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits. I give them a little wine, a little company, and the tears soon begin to flow. Don't keep your woes to yourself, soldier. Open those floodgates.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride.
Let's travel from Eastpool.
All's well, my lord. Long may it stay that way.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Tracks.
More tracks. And these look fresh. The chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
Maybe it dropped a feather.
I don't hear anything.
And it did. Lucky Clive.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend.
They're like, you better watch out.
Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Back to Gav it is.
It was no trouble at all. Still, I appreciate it.
Is this the guy? Hold on. Is this the Amber who he like started trading? I guess it is him, yeah. Already bragging to Gav about something he's done.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Crystals crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
But it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
So all those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go. What do you think?
I think if you ever hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
Give it my best.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
Where's Edda? Ah, she's in infirmary, right? Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess now I can also take that DLC, as you said. Get the quest. Reading table. Concern for Jill. The wages of faith. Message from Joshua. Concern for Jill. Though her icon brought her much suffering, the loss of Shiva weighs heavy on her heart, and we would be poor friends indeed who would not seek to lighten that burden, even but only for a fraction. Before we depart for the skies, I would speak on this more in private. Okay.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Priceless. There's the quest. Priceless.
Clive, do you have a moment?
Of course. Always.
I wanted to give you something.
Is this?
I stitched it from the cloth you gave Hortense. The piece she said you liked best. I told her I used
It's
to
not a
enjoy
quest,
needlework.
I just randomly talked to
I didn't know
her.
she'd remember.
It's beautiful, Jill. You didn't have to.
When I was very little, I recall my mother telling me that young ladies of the court would give knights ribbons from their hair before they went off to war. I still wear mine, so I made you this instead. Red is the color of passion, the fire in your heart. Fierce and bright, it binds you and your brother, you and your friends, you and me.
Our bond. May it never be broken.
And may it ever bring you back to me. I will always, always be here.
Thank you, Jill.
What did I receive? Just an item? Yeah. Let's speak to Joshua.
Joshua, I read your message. You're right.
No, I didn't get
It's
it.
different. I don't think I'd realized how different.
But there are still quests.
Since we
There are
returned from
quests on
Drake's
Ash
spine,
continent that I gotta do.
I felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive?
We're gonna do that in a minute. In a minute. I have some other stuff before that. Finish Gav's quest, then we're traveling to Ash Continent, completing those quests, and then we're gonna complete
Welcome to the
this
Patron's
one.
Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Genji's gloves. What is this thing?
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Oh, it's an amulet. Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. 500 health points or plus 5% damage. I don't know. Yeah, I've done everything. Looks good. Yeah, I also think the health is better.
Me lords.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is...
Go on, please. It's beautiful. Did you make it?
We did, aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family, like. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
You think so? I don't know.
Clive, fancy a swift off?
I don't know.
I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
A proper tavern cutscene?
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
Ah, you know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon.
I think I did, yeah.
Was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
If not for Gav, nothing would have.
That would be me.
Nothing really would have happened. He saved them many times.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
Wintermead.
One of these days. One of these days, I swear, it's gonna be me who drinks you under the table.
If by under the table you mean retching on my boots half the night, I reckon one of those days was yesterday.
Ha ha. You think you're so funny. But just wait till we crack open the bottle I left in your chambers. That stuff's strong enough to burn the horns off a behemoth.
Sounds like I'll be needing some new boots.
Do you think they'll...
Alright. Hawkscry Cliff. Let's do the quest here. In the Kingdom of Waloed. There's a bunch of stuff to do.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Mm-hmm.
This is no time to ride.
Faster!
We gotta look for one of the Undying that came here for answers. I think this was that quest here. Oh, I've missed that. Hold on. Wrong way.
Might this be Mickleburg?
Thanks, girl.
There are some people that are still living here. What the hell? I thought it was completely abandoned.
People unturned.
Interesting.
And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Sacrifice?
Give themselves.
What the hell?
Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Some brainwashed people here.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner, like me, come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
If he lives.
Your friend with the cowl has been staying with me.
This guy gives me a lot of creepy vibes. I don't like this. I hope he's still alive. Oh.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
You can never leave. Yeah.
And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him.
Just a bunch of delusional village
Serve
men.
him with all of their beings.
They don't know their king was completely lunatic
Devote my life to the
and
service of my Lord and
murderer.
Master, but this, it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord, even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
That sounded either like an explosion or opening of a seal. Ah. The flood came.
Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
How about that?
Ready.
Not enough?
What now?
Something's, I guess, gonna arrive.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Won't finish him. What about the villagers?
Damn it!
They have blue eyes. Or maybe it was a reflection from the sword.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the
they're turning
service
Akashic.
of their lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis.
We're just basically allowing them to jump from a cliff.
My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
My lord, they are saved.
Such a... Where are they going though? Why are they not attacking Clive? Such a bizarre quest, I don't know.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
They drank the Kool-Aid.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came. And their
I
wish
don't
was
think
granted.
we're gonna know.
Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end.
I don't know.
For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he...
There's a lot of believing happening.
We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants, and this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
It also feels like a conclusion to this faction. Oh, we got it. Orichalcum. Let's go. Let's get the sword. Collect 6 signboards, and they opened my mind. I received an achievement for that. Interesting. I still have 3 quests available, but we gotta craft the sword first. It should give me plus 50 damage. And it's probably gonna look better. And there's also a new missive. Probably a message from Cyril.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Plus 35 damage and plus 35 stagger. Let's go.
No scratches, right?
Craft the legendary sword. I guess this is the final one.
Fine.
I mean, looks slick. Nothing out of ordinary, you know, it doesn't glow in 3 colors like it usually is in the MMOs.
First the skies, then the crystal.
What do we get here? Note of thanks. Yeah, hold on. Let's do... I gotta finish the quests in Ash, though. There are still 2 or 3 quests available. Oh, it's at the arena. Nobody's tool. Hold on a second. So for today, I think I'm gonna stop right before we are ready to go to the DLCs. So that the next stream, I'll just start with the DLCs.
I need to hurry.
And I think that's gonna take like another 2 streams for sure. Well, I guess there was just more of those quests that give for Recalcum, not just one.
Right from here.
We gotta save the bearers from the prison. This is the quest.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates. No, it's a different story.
Guards
inside.
abandoned the
The
prison.
corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Locked up tight.
The Kingdom of Valud hereby designates this facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field, whatever that is.
So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
There's gonna be a boss fight 100%. 100% in an arena like this. Ah, we can go upstairs. Hold on.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
It was observed to kill and consume the bearers assigned to fight beside it in a mock battle conducted as a part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that the live bearers may even be his preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bearers no longer of use for trading purposes can now be repurposed as required. Man, this whole kingdom is just completely cooked, man.
This is even worse than I'd feared.
Not only they like use those poor bearers for this, after that they also use them as just food
See how Doris is getting on.
for the beast. Damn. Did you find him?
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here.
Right at the
Come and
beginning.
find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Can I just jump off the balcony here and... Yeah, I can. Nice.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Amber. A child.
A survivor. And she sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
She knew him.
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Is that a behemoth?
Monster's back.
I wonder what kind of monster it's gonna be.
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live.
It is.
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
The king of behemoths. He's one chunky boy. Well, hello there, my friend. Who's a beast? I already dealt with the kinds like this.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
Right in the mouth. He's done for.
You lose.
You lose. Indeed.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Chadwick was a Chad. Saved this poor
We have
girl.
to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
That was a more of a unique quest. We had to like circle around the prison, find a key, then fight a boss. Something different. Guess this is also one of the endings to
From what
the.
I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own, and he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles, and the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Alright. There's only 2 quests left. Plus Joshua's quest. Gungnir. I think also this is the... Oh, hold on.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? You off?
Fella, I think this is gonna be the final reward we get.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Unsigned. An orchestral. To sail forbidden seas.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Heide Marie has taken a liking to her new home. How her spirit survived Balmung Dark unbroken, I'll never know.
Just wanna check out the soundtrack that we got. What about Dion? He has something to say.
Ifrit. My decision is made. You said it yourself. He must. He must. The time is nigh, Ifrit.
Why is he calling him Ifrit and not Clive or Sid?
How's it gammon? Give that bastard hell.
Oh, it's this track, I see. Right, back to the quests. They shouldn't be far. Up close. Oh, hold on. It's another one. Or it's just a behemoth.
Come on.
I don't think he was here before. Hold on a second. There's another behemoth. He's just roaming around now? What the hell is this?
You deserve a rest.
Is this a hunt? Did I just randomly found a hunt? Behemoth's King. Oh boy.
Another of the royalist's guard dogs. Quite a specimen of these two.
Oh no, he does this thing. Ah, come on, man. She's only at half health, man. Damn. Oh no. $123,000 damage. That's gotta be my record.
There's a good boy.
This gotta be the final mark that I just randomly found by the obelisk portal. Orichalcum, another one also.
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
And what are they? So many, like, so much progress.
Good girl.
So many upgrades. Awesome. Hold on, how many thousands I have? Maybe I have enough for like a decent upgrade somewhere. Almost 6k. Almost 6k. But at least they give you more options. So if you haven't done like a quest somewhere, you skipped it, you still have somewhere you still have points where you can at least try and get additional material. Alright, I didn't like upgrade the cold snap ability. Now it's mastered. Awesome.
Straight home now.
You can only find him after that quest. Interesting.
The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? This is a Royal Army notebook.
Well, to be fair, he was huge. He was also close to the teleport. But I had to go anyway.
Dress was certainly varied.
There was a war between bearers and normal citizens of
I
Sunbreak.
need to get this back to the hideaway.
Leaving so soon, stranger?
Who's this?
We've been watching you. From a distance.
so to speak. Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Yeah, surely those bombs with copper axes will do anything. Oh! I don't think we can. I am not dodging, what the fuck? Level 48?
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves.
Yeah.
That would bring them naught but pain.
You're still not getting the book. It's my book.
The book. For now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Wait. Damn it.
He's a damn ninja. He has gone stealth
Let's
mode.
get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Hold on a sec, we have another quest. Vivian can wait, we're gonna visit... I believe the last one is about better children that were trained to be weapons. Get up there. Oh, from the side.
Back to the stables, girl. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
The Kingdom of Valud hereby incorporates this institution, wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state as soldiers. Trainee succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal within its bounds is punishable by death.
Disposed of.
They didn't even bury them.
Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
What the fuck? This is a dark text. Let me read it. I've recently learned that my own daughter was among the children returned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe. When inquiries with the military confirmed it, it was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scraps from my table. It was her smile, the smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a better. Their ghosts have all come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wives, all of them, all those children, so many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer, and so I have decided tomorrow I too must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb, and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree, whose crooked hands reach to the sky in supplication. And beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged. Holy cow, man.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan?
So the director that was training them learned that one of the better children was her own daughter, that he gave away when she was just born, and I guess that was it. Under the tree.
A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Hans 10 years old, lithification. Alfred 9 years old, succumbed to conditioning. Franz 12 years old, lithification. Paulina, emaciation. Bruna, disciplined for attempted flight. Reinhardt, succumbed to conditioning. So yeah. There's the record.
Names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
Is it him?
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
Just random Akashics that appeared.
This place is cursed.
We're gonna purge all of it from here. That's done.
Here. Let's get the registry back down.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Cid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
He was one of them that survived.
I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning. Never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive? When so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
What else could it be?
We gotta return to Vivian. He has a new hunt? Hold on, what? Ah, I guess it just showed hold on. Ah, there he is, Behemoth King, yeah. He was in the list.
Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian. I'll try.
Now only the last quest is left before the DLCs. We gotta visit that place with Joshua for Jill. And that's it for today. Hold on, what do you mean a new quest is available? There's a new quest available. It might be one of the DLCs, I don't know. Hawk's Cry Cliff, let's go. Oh, it's right here? Man's Hill. Visit all areas on the world and local maps.
This is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but... it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Let's read the missive. All again. Making amends. Something about Prince Dion. Making amends.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates.
There's another quest.
I wonder what this is about.
A tale to tell.
First the skies, then the crystal. What next?
Say what you will. Lady Karen This should tide us over until the new moon.
Oh. What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies.
I guess it's just an
Then
additional
you'll want
quest.
somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Let's speak to Hippocrates too then. What kind of quest it will be?
Yotei was right.
I wonder.
I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then. Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion. But I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor.
Oh, is that so?
This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Cid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course.
So we're gonna grab two flowers now. One for Jill, one for Dion.
The most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the color. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
I thought we had to just... I thought it was like a literal wyvern tail. Imagine like Clive wouldn't understand the quest correctly and just delivered a giant ass wyvern tail all bloodied up to his table. Like, here you go, Hippocrates. you asked, I delivered. Hold on, why there's another mark on the board? Don't tell me there's another hunt. It can be possible. I've done all of it. It isn't. Wallowed Garnick, the Wailing Banshee. We have a target. We have a target. You know, game just tracks like, you think you are done? Ha! Adds just more and more quests and stuff. You're never gonna finish the game.
You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
So Garnick. What was Garnick? Ah, Garnik. It's that. Yeah, I've been there. It's a like abandoned mining village, or just a village. Let's just do a quick sweep,
Faster.
get the trophy, and be done with it. I just noticed that I'm 5 hours into the stream.
This might
Nice.
take a while.
It's been a while since I've done such a long stream. But today I'm just locked in. Today I'm locked in.
Be safe.
Well, to be fair, usually I have to get up and work, but this week I was just free, so I could sleep it off, you know.
Harmon's madness lives on.
Oh, it's like that Garuda's Garuda's minion in the beginning that I fought like a while back.
That's better.
Should be dead. Hunter hunted. Clear the hunt board. That was the last hunt. Hunts are completed.
Rest in peace.
little bit further away.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
What is a waterfall? I don't see any waterfalls. Ah. There they are.
Thanks, girl.
Of course, there's a beast to slay.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
We can tell the good news.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
Now. It is time, then.
No, only to the shelves. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
If he returns, of course.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost.
A big China, yeah. For all of them.
I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tails. I shall plant their seeds. that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stolas quill. Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page.
We have to find the flower for the jewel now.
This, my wish for you. That one day, you may put down your sword and pick up...
He gave us a quill, right?
Well, when that day comes,
Oh.
I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
He gave us a quill. Bahamut's Mercy. Reduce Giga Flare cooldown by 6 seconds. That's a good accessory. I'm using that ability. We can beam more often if I use it. Heaven's Cloud. I mean, I can reduce the Heaven's Cloud damage and... I don't know, it doesn't show it. Northreach. Oh, it's beyond. Is that way where I've fought one of the hunt marks?
How might I help the garrison today?
Those things didn't fight like men.
Yeah, she turned many times into Shiva. It was shown many times. Yeah. Like in the beginning of the game, then she helped against Ultima. She helped against Barnabas, against Odin, when we just met him.
Goethe mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
I already see them.
See them? I do. The flowers and our friends. That's better.
Ah, it's just too far.
What do you see, boy?
Minotaur.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Let's hope.
Only one way to find out.
Your enemy approaches, what? She was a giant ice queen, yeah. That's her prime form. When she's in her middle form, she looks kind of like Clive, but with blue eyes and frost around her.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
Feels good to wrap up like everything before we press on to attack Ultima.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
There's still so much DLC to complete. Shiva's Kiss. Oh, reduced diamond dust. I haven't used Shiva's ultimate. So, yeah. But they also give you amulet for her ability, if you want to use that. Echoes of the Fallen questline. A new questline, Echoes of the Fallen, is now available by speaking with Karen at her stall in a hideaway. The Rising Tide questline. Alright. Both of them are available. Yeah, those are both DLCs, and they'll probably take like a full stream or 2 streams, I don't know. Let's leave them for